fact of the matter is, until you're whole, you're always going to be left wanting. See, we've got to realize, young men, I was talking to a young man the other day, and he told me, he said, man, I'm not going to church. I said, why not? He said, first of all, church people, man, they're a bunch of phonies. Church people are a bunch of hypocrites. And I looked at him, I said, my brother, where do you expect hypocrites to go? Because, see, the fact of the matter is, if I got a problem, I need to go to the hospital. You don't tell a person with a problem, a sickness, to go home and wait till you get healed, then go to the hospital. No. Well, I was a liar. Well, in order for me to solve lying, I need to go to someone that can show me why lying is wrong and how it can come out of me, and now I can become something greater. See, the deal was that I was a king and in liberty, but I was walking around in chains. See, don't let the suit and the little collar and all that stuff fool you. I used to sleep on the trains in New York City because I had no home. I didn't pay my rent, was put out, living in shelters, and I never knew that there was an inheritance that God had for me. I was sleeping around with any woman that would open her legs to me. Guess why? Because I didn't know the importance of my seed. I didn't know the importance of being with one woman. I didn't understand the importance of being married. I didn't understand the importance of being the head of the home, the priest of the home. I didn't understand that until I came in contact with a man. And that man is Jesus Christ. Now, I know some of you saying, how did you come in contact with him? Well, the Bible says that how can they hear unless they have a preacher? How can he preach unless they be sent? And the Bible says faith cometh by hearing. So I started listening to some people that I thought had it together. And so they started telling me about this Bible, and telling me about this Jesus, and telling me about my inheritance, and letting me know that I'm living a life well beneath my privilege. He was saying to me basically that, Jeff, you're a king. I said, what do you mean I'm a king? He said, do you not know that Jesus called you a joint heir with Christ? I was like, joint heir with Christ, what do you mean? He said, well, understand that you and Jesus got something in common. And that is that God adopted you as a son. And because God is the King of kings, that makes you a king. And you have an inheritance. And once you start understanding your identity and understand who you are in God and who you are in the kingdom, then you will start walking in all that God has for you. See, because what we've got to understand is that if what you have right now is all life is about, why keep living? Think about it, ladies and gents. Think about what you hear on TV. Think about what you hear in the radios. Think about what you hear in media. It's made to seem like we're supposed to walk around and not have enough money. It looks like we're supposed to walk around, have divorces on every hand, cheating is okay, sleeping around is all right, drinking, smoking, the whole nine. Now, am I going to sit here and tell you don't do those things? No, because there's no sense in me telling you not to do something that your very nature and your very identity is telling you to do. How can I tell a slave not to be a slave if he's enslaved mentally, even though he has no chains on his feet? See, the fact that